Caffè Lena is a landmark acoustic music venue in Saratoga Springs, New York, and it's been in continuous operation since May of 1960. It's world famous because it provided an early stage for many of America's best-loved songwriters.
This is where Bob Dylan played. This is where Skip James played. This is where Reverend Gary Davis played. This is where Pete Seeger came. It's the place. And when you walk into Caffè Lena, you can feel that history. The performers all talk about it. When they sit on that stage, they get that vibe of who's been here before.
The important thing to understand here is that the cafe is not a time capsule, but what this really is a vital, relevant performance space that brings exciting new music to packed houses every weekend. And it's in constant use. We use the space more than 400 times a year, and it simply wasn't built to take the traffic. So the goal of our capital campaign is to stabilize the structure of the building and create full accessibility with an elevator and a new stairwell, and reconfigure the layout of the venue to make it really a built-to-purpose performance space with excellent sound and sight lines.
It's an opportunity to repair the basic fabric of the building. So not only are we expanding the use, but we're also preserving it and taking the opportunity of the repairs to make this building be here for another 50 years.
When Frost Herf Architects presented us with their ideas, we suddenly knew we had the right one. It's just like you get the words right in the poem or the words right in the song and the melody comes together. It's like, this is the plan that's really going to work.
That's the fundamental crux of the project. How do we expand the space but keep the feeling of it the same? And, you know, to a large extent, it's going to be done with materials. I mean, we're going to leave the brick exposed. We're going to try very hard to keep this wood floor or something that's very similar to it. The materiality and the overall scale of the space will really be almost identical to what it was before.
The most important challenge that we have in solving the problems of this space, the challenges of this space, and kind of getting it ready for a long future as a music venue is hanging on to the assets that are at the core of its identity, which is the history and the location. We have to stay on the second floor of 47 Philo Street. We have to be in the same place that's been touched by all the people who have played here and created memories in this room.
Before it gets easier. Oh, I know it's gonna get harder before it gets easier.
Financial considerations in going in the arts, you kind of take a back seat to kind of an artistic vision, a sense of community, but the financial piece is there nonetheless, and you need the contributions of the community to keep a dream alive like that, because it is a dream, and it only really works if everybody pitches in.
Our total goal is $1.5 million, and that includes $1.25 million for the construction costs, plus $250,000 to seed an endowment to create long-term security and stability for our nonprofit. I really feel like we are finally getting done exactly what Lena would have wanted to get done. I mean, if she had the opportunity to have this big team of people come in and help her get the really nice space that her program deserved, she would have leapt at that opportunity, and that's exactly what we are now able to do. We're asking everybody to donate to this project. We're asking people whose lives have been touched by a visit to the cafe, or who just love the music of the artists that we launched, or who care about the landmarks of American culture, or who simply like the sound of what we're doing and want to see us survive. It's going to be beautiful, and Lena would be just so proud of it, and I feel like she deserves that.
There's a sparkle out on the water, and there's a warm breeze from off the strand, and